Subject English. Standard 4th. Hello students, I am Elizabeth Sibi and today we are going to learn comprehension prose. The Mongoose and the Farmer's Wife. Students, let us learn the story. Once upon a time, there lived a farmer and his wife. They had a newborn son. The farmer's wife wanted to have a pet animal to protect the child, which would also be a companion to the child. They debated and decided upon a mongoose, brought a mongoose and started rearing it. Once upon a time, there lived a farmer and his wife. They had a newborn son. Students, there lived a farmer and his wife. They had a newborn son. The farmer's wife wanted to have a pet animal to protect the child, which would also be a companion to the child. The farmer's wife wanted to have a pet animal so that when they go out, when they go for farming, the animal will also protect their child. Companion means partner. Now let us see which pet animal they brought or they didn't bring the animal. They debated and decided upon a mongoose, brought a mongoose and started rearing it. Debated means a discussion. The farmer and the wife had a discussion about which pet animal to bring at home so that the pet animal will be a companion to the child. Rearing means bring up and care for a child until they are fully grown. A couple of months later, one day, the farmer and his wife wanted to go out of the house, leaving the child at home. The farmer thought that the mongoose would take care of the child while they were away. So they left the mongoose and the child at home and went out. A couple of months later, one day, the farmer and his wife wanted to go out of the house, leaving the child at home. Now see, the farmer and the wife brought a pet animal. And what is the name of the pet animal? Mongoose. Now see, the farmer and his wife wanted to go out, leaving the child alone at home. The farmer thought that the mongoose would take care of the child while they were away. Now they wanted to go out. They left mongoose and the child at home. The farmer thought that the mongoose will take care of my child. So they left the mongoose and the child at home and went out. See how the mongoose and the child is playing. They're enjoying themselves. The farmer's wife returned earlier and on returning home found that the mouth of the mongoose was stained with blood, and she immediately thought that the mongoose had killed the child. In anger, she threw a box on the mongoose, and the mongoose was hurt badly. She then rushed inside to see what happened to the child. She was surprised to find dead snake lying in the room. She could infer that the mongoose had saved the child's life by killing the snake. Realizing the mistake, she went out of the room only to find the mongoose dead on the floor. She cried out loudly at a hasty action. The farmer's wife returned earlier and on returning home found that the mouth of the mongoose was stained with blood, and she immediately thought that the mongoose had killed the child. The farmer and the wife had gone out, leaving mongoose and child at home. You know, when a parent go out, they are more worried of the children who has who is at home. So here the farmer's wife returned little early, and when she returned home, she saw that the mouth of the mongoose was stained with blood. See in my image how the mongoose mouth is fully stained. And suddenly she thought that mongoose had killed her own child. In anger, she threw a box on the mongoose, and mongoose was hurt badly. When she returned from outside, she saw that mongoose was stained with blood, and she thought that the mongoose had killed her own child. In anger, she got very angry. In anger, she threw a box on the mongoose, and the mongoose was hurt very badly. She then rushed inside to see what happened to the child. See, the mother is running and coming inside to see what happened to the child, and she's quite surprised. She was surprised to find a dead snake lying in the room. She rushed inside the room to see what happened to the child, why Mongoose is bleeding with blood. And when she came inside, she was very quite surprised. She saw her own child was safe. She saw a dead snake inside. See how Mongoose saved the child from the snake. We could infer that the mongoose had saved the child's life by killing the snake. The mongoose is known for his ability to fight and kill snakes, especially cobras. They specialized raptors to kill the snake, while their thick coats and quick speed also come in the handy during conflicts. Realizing the mistake, she went out of the room only to find the mongoose dead on the floor. She cried out at a hasty action. When she saw that the child is safe, the mongoose had killed the snake, and she rushed out to see what happened to the mongoose. And she saw that mongoose had died on the floor. She cried out loud because her child was safe from the dangerous situation. Students, the moral of the story is that you need to be think twice or thrice before doing anything. The smart thinking is vital because it will help you to avoid various problems and also reduce the possibility of facing complex problems. Students, I hope you understood the story. Now, read the passage given below and answer the questions. First, why did the farmer's wife want a pet animal? Answer. The farmer's wife wanted to have a pet animal to protect the child, which would also be a companion to the child. Second, why did the farmer and his wife leave the child and the mongoose at home? Answer. The farmer and his wife left the child and the mongoose at home because they wanted to go out. Third, what did she find on returning home? Answer. The farmer's wife found that the mouth of the mongoose was stained with blood. Fourth, why did she hit the mongoose? Answer. She hit the mongoose because she thought that the mongoose had killed the child. Students, here is a homework for you. Let us see what is your homework. Students, this is your homework. Write in your rough book. Find and write words from the passage that mean the same as. First, a friend. Second, argued about something. Third, bring up and care for. Fourth, hurried or quick. So students, I hope you understood the story and answer the following questions. Thank you.